Welcome to Crooked Glasses Tarot. Today I have a special reading lined up for us and I'm very excited. I have no idea what's going to come through, but my intention is to connect with my friend I named Storm Eagle. And there is an eagle that lives around here that I have connected with, which sounds ridiculous, and it is a ridiculous claim, but I am here to tell you that it is true. I have connected with this eagle, and we have a bond, and my intention today is to see what this eagle, this lone eagle, I think it's a younger eagle, I believe he has a message for me. And I call him Storm Eagle because I always see him, not always, but the first several times we met was always in a storm, which I found peculiar. Which is, doesn't sound like a good place for a bird. But Storm Eagle is special. Storm Eagle is special. So let's see what you have. What message do you have for us, Storm Eagle? For myself and my friends? These powerful times. Powerful bird. On this video I actually have footage of him grabbing a fish right here out in front, and I just happened to catch it on video, and I'm gonna have it at the end of this video. Maybe he'll make an appearance. Mighty Storm Eagle, share your wisdom with us. Share your wisdom with us. What do you have, Storm Eagle? Knight of Swords. Whoa! The moon. Do you see that? Better move that. And then the moon on the Knight of Swords. Page of Pentacles. The Hermit. Seven of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. Whoa! Okay. And on the bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups. So a whole bunch just came out there. Ten of Wands. Ten of Cups. Two of Wands. Six of Pentacles. And Nine of Wands. So this is interesting already. We have two nines and two tens, two sevens. What is going on? I feel like I'm playing poker here. So I'll read these off again. Here, I'll put them in order. So, right off the bat, we had the moon, followed by Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, the Hermit, Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. Incredible. Okay, so let's start with this Knight of Swords and Moon. This is you. You're moving fast. You're doing good. But things are not clear yet. There's still a lot hidden from you. But you're getting close. There's a lot of nines and tens in this. So this is not your message if you're just starting off on the path. You've been on the path and you've been through some shit. And you're still kicking butt. You're going. You're ready. You're like, come on. Where is this manifestation? Where is this life? What is this thing yet? But you don't know yet. And then here is this is the opportunity. So there's a real thing. Oh, I'm doing this backward. There's a real thing. It's coming. And it's come through a lot of work and a lot of isolation. You've probably had to isolate from people. You've obviously had to put up boundaries, and you've done well. And you might have too many options right now. Well, what do I do? Do I do this? Do I do that? Do I do music? Do I do art? Do I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? What is which one is it? But you can't do them all. Not right now. Not at first. That's not to say that you can't eventually do them all. But you're being asked by Storm Eagle to choose. Because you're charging forward. And you can't charge forward. These two do not go together. Because where's he going to go? Right? You know, you got to pick one, or at least a group, right? So the Knight of Swords chooses and he attacks. The sword hits one. So this speaks to this is not a beginner message. You're a pro. Congratulations, you made it. You've put up your boundaries. You've put up your boundaries, and you've taken your lumps, and you've made sacrifices, but you still managed to put them wands up. You still managed to get this far, and this is a 9, so that's close. It's almost completion, right? And you've been putting in the work. You've been doing good. You've been putting in the work. Probably a lot of that is shadow work and putting up boundaries and just showing up and cleaning up your life, however that looks for you. And then, this is your opportunity. So the 6 of Wands, that's real money. That's exchange for, that's your idea. That's your idea, however that shows up. It could be money, it could be whatever. But that's you giving something, and the universe gives you something in return. And this is your real new beginning, which you are in right now. You just don't see it completely yet. And look at, he's choosing one stick. He's choosing one wand. He's looking at it. That's a man who's he's on the conquering path. But he's got one staff. He doesn't have 9 staffs in his hand. He's just got one. And then he's got the world in his hand. So that's his new that's your new path. You're tired, but you're not lost. You also have a progression here. We have the 6 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. So that's a progression in my book. You're getting there. And then lastly, one of my favorite parts, and this is the interesting twist, is you have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. So this is real. Like this is your wish fulfillment. You're gonna have. You're gonna get it, and it's gonna be awesome. But this 10 of Wands also says that it's not some fantasy BS. It's not gonna be money falling from the sky and you kick your feet up. You're gonna have this new opportunity, this new beginning, but it's gonna come with responsibility. Now this is not going to be the same as what gave you the 9 of Wands. It'll probably be fulfilling responsibility. But you're going to be busy. You're going to have things to do. This is... this is a good card because it grounds us in reality. Like, we know that this is how things are. This is not some reading where I tell you you're going to find $1 million like in your backyard. But... I think it's going to be very satisfying because we have the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and that's wish fulfillment. So this is what you want. This is what you want. And I think this 9 of Cups, I think you're ready for it. I think what Storm Eagle's trying to tell you is that, one, you got to move forward without necessarily knowing. Like you have to believe in yourself before you have the proof. You don't have the proof yet. You're still in the, you still got the moon energy, and it's not clear to you. You don't see it. You're being asked to move without the proof and without you even believing in it. You just have to trust. The divine's asking you to step, and it's going to catch you. So move forward without having all the evidence. You're also being asked to choose. You know, he's choosing. He's choosing. These are directional cards. They're choosing, and they're all heading in the same direction. And so you probably have a lot of options. You probably have a lot of good ideas. Which one do you pick? You know, which one's the best? I would say pick the one that you can do the easiest, right? Pick the one that like comes more natural to you. Like, what one can you wake up and do? Or is there one that takes a lot of work? Do you got to get things for one of them? Do you have to, you know, which one do you have? Are you in the magician energy where you have all your things, where you have everything you need? Start with that one, you know, or you're going to have to figure it out somehow. But Storm Eagle is telling you that this is real. And this is already past the Eight of Pentacles. This is already something, you've already been working on this. And also, I feel like this is saying to keep balance. Keep balance between, you know, doing this and living your life. This is not burn every single candle and go crazy. You know, still live your life. There's 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups on here. Live your life. You know, you've come a long way. But that's all I got. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this message helps you. And please drop a comment, and stay tuned for the video of Storm Eagle grabbing the fish. Crooked Glasses out.